Hey everyone, this is Matt with Walking the Financial Highline. This is with Highline Financial Coaching. Today, I'm excited to talk about a topic that is on a lot of people's minds, especially if you're looking to buy a house or get into some type of credit situation, and that is how to improve your credit score. And this is going to be a beginner's guide to how to improve your credit score. So whether you're trying to buy a car or get a house or do anything that involves credit, you got to know about credit and how to get a good credit score. So I've been amazed at how many people that I talk to on a regular basis don't even know what their credit score is or how it's calculated. So today I'm excited to go over that. Also, today I got some of my stuff back. We got some of our promo items finally printed. It took us a little bit of time, but I wanted to thank Anderson Monograms for getting that all done. Geraldine there is awesome, and she did our shirts. And then the water bottle behind me, you'll see that back there. We got that all printed and got our welcome packages made for all of our new clients that we're working with. So we're excited for those and excited for you guys to get those welcome packages here shortly. So, but again, we want to jump in and talk about credit scores. So what is a credit score? So a credit score is a 3-digit number that lenders use to determine how likely you are to repay your debt and be able to pay that the borrowed money that you take on. Now, a credit score can range from 300 to 850. Now, the higher the number is, the more likely a credit agency is going to lend you money. And then the higher most people want to be in that higher range so that you can get credit. So in the description of this video, you'll see the breakdown. I'll go over it now, but poor credit is anywhere from 300 to 379 or 579. Fair credit is 580 to 670. Good credit is 670 to 740. Very good credit is 740 to 800. Excellent credit is going to be from 800 to 850. So, like I said, you'll see the breakdown there. Most organizations won't lend to you if you're below a 650. Now, if they do lend to you, you're going to have a much worse interest rate when you do get that money. So, just be cautious. Now, why is it important to have a good credit score? So your credit score affects your ability to get loans, credit cards, or even things like renting an apartment. When you rent an apartment, a lot of times they will pull your credit score to see if you're going to pay them. They want to know how likely it's been for you to pay the things that you owe in the past. So, and again, a higher credit score is going to mean that you're going to get some of the best interest rates. So if you're working on buying a house and you're working with your lender, you definitely want to be up in that mid 700s, upper 700s, or even 800s. You'll get some of the best interest rates that you can have if you've got a good lender. So at Highline, we've got some great lenders that we work with that are they're brokers, so they can get that best interest rate for you. So now let's talk about how it is calculated, because this is a portion of credit scores that most people don't understand. So payment history accounts for 35%. So this is the most important factor because they want to see if you pay your bills on time and if you pay them at all. Now, credit utilization is 30%. So the amount of credit you are using compared to the total limit. You want to make sure that you're using 40% or less. So let's say that you have a $10,000 credit card. You don't want to use more than 4,000 of that limit, or it's going to start affecting your credit. So now that sounds funny because they gave you a $10,000 credit card. You should be able to utilize that. So one of the ways that you can boost your credit score right away is pay down that credit card to below 40%. Now, if you're not ready to pay that down, call the credit card company and see if they will increase the limit. Because if they will increase your limit from 10 grand up to 15 grand, right away that changes your percentage of the amount that you're utilizing of your credit score. So, but credit utilization is 30%. So if you do everything right with your credit and you use all of one of your credit cards, you're still going to drop your credit score. So now length of credit history is 15%. So if you've had a credit card for 2 weeks, you're not going to have much to base your credit score on. But if you've had that credit card and you paid on time for the last 10 years, don't get rid of that credit card. Because what happens is if you cancel that credit card, it is going to delete all of that history. And you can see 15% of your credit score is based on your credit history. So also new credit is 10% of your credit score. So credit bureaus credit agencies like to see that you're getting new credit. So a lot of times if you buy a new car, you may see a boost in your credit score because you took on more credit. If all you have is a credit card, you may not be able to get a loan on a house, or you may not be able to get a loan on new furniture because all you have is a credit card. They like to see multiple different things. And that's where the next one comes in, a credit mix. They like to see credit cards, mortgages, auto loans. All of these can boost your credit. I had a client that we put a HELOC on their house and their credit score jumped by 40 points because there was something new on there. So now here's some tips on how to improve your credit score. You want to pay your bills on time. Make sure you pay them the day before they're due. If you set up auto pay, make sure that just is set up so it automatically gets there. Now, if you set up auto pay on your banking app, make sure that it gets to the place on the due date, not comes from your bank account. Now, one of the things I like to do is if I'm going to set up auto pay, I set it up with the company that holds my loan, because then I've set it up so they pull it right on the due date. And if they don't pull it on that day, it doesn't affect my credit. So now, also reduce your credit card balances like we talked about. Make sure that that's below 30-40%. And then don't close those old accounts. Again, anytime if you close an account and wonder why your credit score went down, it's because the history went away. And then limit new credit applications. Now, there's certain things, if you're shopping for a loan, you've got a window to be able to do that. But if you're getting a new car, a new credit card, a new house, all of those in the same month, then it starts to have a red flag on your credit score. So, and then check your credit report regularly. Check it and see if there's anything on there. Now, one of the tips I want to give you is you can freeze your credit. So if you're worried about somebody stealing your credit, you can freeze it. You can go to Experian, Equifax, TransUnion, and you set up a free account with them, and you can lock your credit. You can freeze it so that nobody can apply for anything on your credit. Now, the hard part is that when you need to apply for credit, you need to go in and unlock those freezes so that you can get that credit. But it's been huge. The last couple of years, I've had mine locked. And now that doesn't mean somebody can't get a hold of your credit card. It just means they can't apply for new credit with your credit score. So hopefully that was a little helpful. Now, a lot of people ask, how quickly can I get my credit score to jump? Now, that can be within 30 days if you up your credit card limits and do some of the small things. But if you've got negative disputes on there, or you've missed a house payment or a car payment by more than 30 days, those are going to stay on your credit score for a while. But don't worry, they will come off eventually, and you'll be able to improve your credit and watch it grow and grow and grow. So continue to pay everything on time. Make sure that your house and your car are some of the last. If you have to fault on a payment, make sure you get those ones in. Work with the credit companies, and we'll do some other videos as we move forward on how to continue to improve your credit. But I hope this was beneficial for you. Go ahead and like our like the video, subscribe to our channel, send it to somebody who could use this, who would need help building their credit. And if you'd like to contact us personally, we've got our website on here so that you can contact us and get the ball rolling with one of our coaches if you're to that point where you want more help. So again, this is Matt with Walking the Financial Highline with Highline Financial Coaching. Have a great day.